So we should be here where we left off, and we're gonna do continue on to this part since we already looped this up. We're gonna go do the top right, top left, and then middle. Now we're gonna go in here and do right, left, top right, top left, middle. Right here, do right, left, top right, top left, middle. And here again, you do right. And then right here, it actually is top right. That is next. And then top left. Middle. And left. Okay. Now the ones that go up, again we're gonna skip these, okay? So we're just gonna go and do from here, grab the bottom one, loop it up. Loop that up. And actually it kind of I want to go ahead and put these under these bands, this band as well. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this one really quick, go under here, grab that band, and then loop it back up. And now it's holding onto that. Do the same thing for this top one. Yep. And put it back on. And this one too. Grab it, put it back on, and finally the one that goes to the right, this one, go under and loop it back over. Alright, that's gonna give it a little bit better support. Now the ones that go on top, which is this one. And that's it, because we're not doing this one. We're going to go over here now, do this row, and we go inside this one first. Do the one that goes to the right. Did I lose it? Yes, I did. Grab it again. There you go. I want to go to the left. Top right. Top left. Middle. Over here, right, left, top right, top left, middle, right, left, top right, top left, middle, right, left, top right, left, middle. Now all the ones that go to the top. So starting from here, I'm gonna grab the last one. I don't know if it's the right one. Hang on. Hang on. I just need to make sure since This is the one I want. So I need to make sure I'm grabbing it correctly. Alright. Alright, what is this band? I want to make sure it grabbed onto all of them. Yeah, so it's grabbing onto all of them because I can see right there. So I'm good. Alright. Next one. This one. And this one. And that's it. Now right here. I'm going to start to go a little bit faster now. Hopefully you guys got the pattern already at this point. Right, left, top, right, type, left. And then middle. So again, I'm doing right, left, top, right, top, left, and then middle. And obviously we're going to do the ones that go on top. So let me just go ahead and keep going. Okay, right here it's going to be a little bit tougher because I need to do that again. I need to make sure I grab this one since it's not in the bottom. This one too. Might be a little bit easier if I just fix them now, so they stay in the bottom. Alright, okay. starting to talk to myself right now. I'm going a little crazy. No, I'm just kidding. A few more rows. Okay, during this section we're gonna just go ahead and try to show you how to be able to finish that part. Keep going back inside the same part. Okay, right here we're only going to grab this one, and that's it. Right, don't do these. Now right here, we have to go up. Oh yeah. Okay, and then we stop right here because this is obviously part of our border, so the border part we do at the very, very end, remember. Now right here we need to open this up to the right, to the left, top left, middle, and continue going to the side. Okay. Now we're just gonna go ahead and do these that go to the top. Need to make sure I got the correct one. There we go. Or not. There we go. Okay. Okay, just these two, because we're not doing this one until the very end. Now we can go right here. This one should be at the very bottom. That goes up to this angle. Your teardrop should be forming, so you know that's correct. Now you're gonna loom your way over to the side, or to the left. Keep looming your way over to the left. Now you're gonna loom your way backwards, so loom down. Right here too. It's a little tight, so I need to loosen it. Okay. I feel it tight around something. Hold on a moment. Okay, fixed it. Now it's on correctly. So now grab the last one from here and loop it over. And we're done. We already leave these untouched because we need to take this out and leave this on here so you can transfer this peg onto this side. First thing you want to do is make sure everything has been looped. You don't want to leave anything behind by checking everything. Make sure, especially right here, you want to make sure that all of these are being held on by something. And it looks like I'm in good shape. Okay, alright. Time to start taking it out. Start with your side borders and work your way over. I forgot about one band. That's totally okay. I don't know how I forgot that one. I can take it out afterwards. It doesn't look like it's attached to anything, so it's fine. I was so blind I didn't see it. remember, in this part you only want to leave this row, so be careful when taking these out. Alright, okay, so now I'm going to take out this peg, transfer it with this one, and this will be our last set, because we're almost done with our belly. Right here we have that extra band. I think it's supposed to go inside here. And then it's supposed to be attached to here. It doesn't look like it's going to be any harm if I just pull it out and maybe cut it off. I can probably do that. Doesn't look like it's going to be a bad thing. But maybe I can be able to hide it in there. I'll figure it out later if I need to cut it off. It's not gonna affect if I cut it off or not. At least, I mean, it's even on both sides, so you can be able to choose whichever side you want. Doesn't really matter. We can go ahead and get started on the next part. Okay, moving on to the last part of this belly section. We're gonna go ahead and do our last 2 rows, and the last 2 rows will be 6 sections and then 4 sections. So we're going to go ahead and start off in the middle, which means that right here we're going to go directly to our 6 sections, then go down 1. Right here we're going to go to our 4 sections, then go down 1. So this will be our end, because these 3 are going to be our 4, and these 3 are going to be our 6 sections. So again, right here. So it'll be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th row down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th peg over. This will be. Yeah, let's go ahead and start off right there. We're gonna go ahead and begin right there, and then go diagonal after that one, and then go up. And then instead of going diagonal, we're just going to go ahead and grab the bottom one from here. Make sure that it's actually, yeah, I think that's right. So we're just going to go ahead and just put the bottom one from there and stretch it over to there. I guess we're not going to need this one. After all, I might take it out in a moment. From here, you're gonna go down 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. So this 5th peg one over here, and then you're gonna go up 1, cross over to the left, go up 1. So that means that right here we're also not gonna need all these bands. I'm just going to go ahead and grab the very bottom one. Also, and direct it to here. Okay. And we can easily take them out in a moment. Let's just finish right here. Starting where your arrows are at. My arrows are pointing this direction, so I'm going to start from here and make my way over. Okay. From here, now we're going to go ahead and turn it around with my arrows pointing upward, and we're going to start with finishing off our border from here. So we're gonna grab the bottom one from these and put it over right there. Which means that we really are not gonna need these. So I'm gonna go ahead and take them out by grabbing them from inside the peg and taking them out the loop. And now they're out. So I can go ahead and use them on something else. Same thing for this one. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it so I can take it out. I need one more. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it like this. There we go. And put this back on there. So I think this one will also, well, we'll see. I don't remember. We may only need one right there. Let's do the ones that go up from here. It's just 2 of these. Then we're gonna need our pyramid. So we're gonna do our pyramid from starting from here, and then this one. Grab the one that's left over and put it up. Now let's continue from here to do our border. Right here, and then grab the bottom one. And there we go. Now the ones that go up. 1, 2, 3. And then our pyramid. So starting from here, go inside. And then right here, go inside. Right here, go this direction. And now the one that's left over, we're gonna put it right here. Now put our border. And then grab the bottom one from here. The ones that go up. Now our pyramids. The ones that go up. Oh, sorry. The ones that make our border. Then grab the bottom one. Put it over. Alright, here I just need to complete that border. And grab the bottom one from these. The ones that go up, I only need 2 bands. 1 and 2. And then my pyramid here. And then this one. And then I need to grab the bottom one from these and put it, attach it to this one. So this one we're not going to need. I'm just going to go ahead and take it out. And I can take it out by going under those bands. still need a few that it needs to go through. Hang on, let me just do it off camera. Now that I took it off, I don't need it. Well, actually, I ain't gonna need it. We need a cap in here and a cap in here. So go around 4 times. And then cap in here. Alright. Now, turn it around. And now I can actually start looming. So, remember on this spot, all we have to do is finish off with grabbing the bottom one from here, loop our way over, and from here, grab the bottom one, loop our way over to the top. And there. Now in here, we're going to go inside the cap band, grab the top one, which should go this direction. Here. The next one will be going top right. Next one is top left. Then top middle. And then the very bottom one is the one that goes to the left. Okay. Now I'm going to go in here, grab the very bottom one, and loop that one up. In here, grab the one that goes to the top, and then loop the very bottom one over. We're done right there. Now we have to go inside here, do the one that goes to the right, to the left, top right, top left, and middle. Right here, same thing. Go inside. You're gonna grab this one. And then top right, top left, middle, and finally the very last one, which goes to the left. Now do all the ones that go to the top. So this one. This one is actually not going to be like that. I need to actually take it out, and I need to grab it again because I need to put it in the bottom. This is what I mean. I'm going to grab it again through these. So now I know that it's grabbing onto both of them. And now I can pull it up. There we go. So it should look like that. Make sure that you make that teardrop shape. Now move on to your next row, right here. way too many. Make sure that these are grabbing the correct ones. So you want to look to the side and you want to make sure that they are actually grabbing the very bottom ones. Mine are, so I know it's going correctly. Okay, now right here. And then I'm only gonna do the one that goes here. And that's it, because I need to close this border before I do anything else. So I'm gonna do the ones that go up. I need the very bottom one. Like this. Okay, and then right here, I need only the one that goes to the right, and then the one that goes to the top. From here, now I have to finish off that border. Okay. Go in here, grab the very bottom one. And from here to here. And this is our last spot. Okay, now I want to make sure that everything has been grabbed. So everything's being grabbed right there, that's good. Okay, I'm good right there. It looks like I'm good, because everything is being grabbed. So I'm happy with that so far. From right here, I'm gonna grab just one band. Alright, you're not gonna slip it. You're just gonna slip it through, but don't do a knot. Instead, you're gonna grab a second band of a different color, and that one you're gonna do a slip knot on it. Alright, just like that. Now you can take it out of your hook. I mean your loom. Okay. What I'm going to do is just adjust everything. All these overly stretched bands need to definitely fix. The ones that are looking all weird for me. Alright. There's my belly. I'm gonna choose the side that I like best, and I'm just gonna go ahead and go with this side because it looks the least funkiest. I mean, I can do this side, but well, we'll see. You can test it out right here, so that way, of course, you kind of know a little bit more. So, right, this part, of course, is going to go here. Alright. And the longer parts will be right here. All the ones that have 12, so these parts will all be here. So you can kind of see a little bit of how your shell may come out. Alright, on the next part we're just going to go ahead and attach it. Here's the part that we're going to be connecting your stomach to your bottom part of your shell. On your shell, you're going to flip it over. And right here where I have my slip knot, I know that's my end. So my beginning is the wider part. So you can tell because it's obviously wider than the bottom. Here's my middle. So my top is pretty much longer. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 sections long. My bottom, well, my middle is also 4 sections long. It's these 4. And my bottom is 3 sections long. Okay. So this is your chest, your stomach, and your bottom portion of the belly. We're going to be connecting these, your chest right here, your stomach, and the bottom portion is just going to be hanging around. It's not going to be attached to anything. We're going to be needing 6 clips to be able to help us out with this part. And you're going to have to pay some really close attention. This part, I hope you guys can be able to see very well. I'm trying very well with the lighting. There's this arch right here where we have our braid connecting, and if you did it correctly, your part for your arm should be connected on this middle braid, which is also connected to here on this braid. So that means that right there, wherever that is, it's connected to another braid here. You're going to be going to the braid on the side, and those are the ones that you're going to be putting on your clip. From the beginning, you're going to count. This is going to be 1. Okay. You're going to be counting 6 bands down. So do your best to count. This will be your beginning. So remember, not the one that falls right under the braid, but the one, because this is the one that falls right under the braid. So I'm going to count the one next to it, which is this band. Okay. So from that one, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is my 6th band. I'm gonna grab the one, another one next to it, just so I can have 2. And I want the ones from the inside part, not the outside portion. Grab 1 clip, and you're going to put 1 clip on those 2 bands. This is going to help you to connect your belly onto your shell, and then we'll be able to attach it right after. We're going to do the same thing on this side. There's that initial middle braid, and so it's moving on to this side. So I don't want this braid, I want the one next to it, which is this one. From there, I'm going to be counting 6 inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is this band, Okay, so there's that band. Now I'm gonna grab one on the side of it, that one, and this one. Okay, grab another clip and put it on those two bands. And that way you know it's going to stay even and you're not going to have any unexpected results. You want to go ahead and make sure that they look about even. So you want to recount also. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is the sixth one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that is the sixth one. Okay. Mine's just a little overstretched than the other one, but they're practically in the same one. At least they will be once they're connected, because there's the same amount on this side and the same amount on this side, so they have to be about the same. From here, your next portion, we're going to be counting from the bottom part right here and from here. So from here you're going to be going on that same braid, so you want to stay on that braid and go all the way down. So now that you're down, this is your first one. This is the one that you're going to be counting from. You're going to go up 3 times from that one. 1, 2, 3. That's the third one, so I'm going to grab the one next to it also, so I can grab 2. And I'm going to attach my next clip onto those 2. The same thing on this side. You want to go from that braid that you are attaching your bands to and keep going down. There it is. This is my first one down here. So this is the second one. So I'm going to grab the third one right here and the one next to it, so I can grab 2 bands. And attach my clip onto those 2. That way I know my stomach will be attached on the same area. Okay. Now let's go ahead and connect that part of the stomach first. You see how there's this row right here that is being separated by these bands? That's one row. This is your second row. Clearly it's this one. That's your second row, okay? So at the ends, we're going to be adding on the clips. You want to find somewhere where it lands in the middle. So obviously these bands that are inside here are obviously the middle. So you want to just go ahead and follow along until you get to that middle. And you see that there's... I'm just going to go ahead and grab these 2 bands. And I'm going to put these on that clip. You want to grab 2 bands at the end. You want to make sure also this is your top and your bottom is the one where we attach the slip knot. Remember that. I'm doing this slowly so you guys can be able to make sure you do this correctly. So again, here's my middle. And I don't have any middle bands that are connecting anything, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab these. Okay, there we go. So the first part has been connected. You want to make sure that it looks about even, and if it doesn't look even, then you may want to go ahead and move something onto a different spot. Remember that your clips might be affecting it, so you want to go ahead and kind of push this close to where it's going, and this one also close to where it's going, and that's going to give you a much more accurate reading. So it's opening good. Because once I close it, then it should be okay. It just looks slightly uneven because it's bent. At least for mine is bent a little bit awkward. But okay, there we go. Now it looks a lot better. Alright. Now I'm gonna go ahead and attach the one from over here and this clip over here. And these will be attached on the first row of our stomach, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th row, okay? You can tell because of all the ones that go across. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna find, this is my 5th row. I'm gonna find 2 bands that I would like to attach my stomach. Well, I mean that part. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab 2 outside ones. These should work well. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and attach those to my clip. Because your stomach begins right there. Okay, now the same thing for this side. You're gonna go right across on that same row, right across to the end, and look for something to attach to that clip. For me, I'm gonna grab this outside band and the outside band here. Just do your best guess on which ones. It doesn't really matter, as long as they don't like mess up your pattern by grabbing something that is crucial to the middle. So again, stretch it out. You may want to go ahead and pinch your shell like a conch, so that way you can see how it will look once it's inflated. And if it's turning out good, then you know you're doing it right. Okay, remember, take your time. You want this to come out properly. So you want to make sure that where they're being attached, that actually looks good and proportionate. Right? To me, I'm happy with how it's coming. It's not 100% perfect, but I'm happy with how. I don't think it's gonna get any better than that. Okay, so the last part will be attaching the thigh parts, or the bottom part of the stomach. And for those, you're gonna be counting. This is row number 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and 5. So the 5th row up, which is the 2nd row under from the belly. 1, 2, 3. This one. That's the one we're going to choose. I'm gonna go ahead and put a clip on those 2 bands, and on the same side, go right across. There's my clip. I'm gonna go right across right here. Grab 2 bands. I'm gonna grab the ones that are inside. It's just 2 random ones inside. Grab another clip. And attach it to my bands. So now we need to go ahead and find a spot that they will land. The best thing to do is to make your stomach come out. And it looks like we're going to count down for 4 sections from here, and 4 sections from the other side also. So right here, let's go on to this side first, because right here I can tell this is where we connected everything in the end. Right here, everything's connected a lot more cleaner. This is the same row the clip is connected to, so it's going down right here, and it's being connected onto this braid. Hopefully you can find it, so I know that I have to connect it onto that braid. And so I'm going to count down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And remember, these are double bands, so you're going to have to count 2 bands at a time, which means that you're actually counting like 8 bands in total. But because they're double bands, I'm gonna go ahead and grab those 4 bands, 4 times down, and I'm gonna attach those onto my clip. And I mean, if you want, you can only grab 2 if you want, but I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the 4. Okay, and it's not pulling it, it's not straightening it, and it's not too short, so it's great. The same thing right here. We're gonna go down 4 times and attach our next clip. There's my clip right there. So it's going down from this braid, and I'm landing on this braid right here, at least for me. So I'm gonna count 4 times down from that one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know which ones they are. So hopefully you guys can be able to count your 4 sections down. And I'm going to attach those to my clip. Okay, evaluate. Okay. Alright, mine's just looks like it's slightly leaning like this way. That's what I'm seeing. So I need to raise up. Let me just see. Pinching it also helps because it'll inflate it. You can kind of see a little bit better, like where they're landing. So steady it. Make sure, and actually I think it's pretty proportionate. Okay, it just looks a little uneven because it's hanging a little lower on one side, but once I close it up and make my stomach inflate, it actually looks even. Okay, cool. So we're done with that part of the connection. Now we can actually go ahead and attach them to our shallow rim. Here's what you can be able to do. There's these options. You can go ahead and use clear bands if you want to help you attach, or you can go ahead and use white bands to help you attach, or if you want, you can still use the skin tone bands to attach. You have your choice. I'm gonna go ahead and use clear bands because it's just going to help me in case I don't want them to show that much. But you can use white ones as well. Doesn't really matter. It's all up to you. We're going to be using single bands throughout because I don't want to put too much tension with double. We're going to be starting out first on one side. So choose a side. I'm going to go ahead and start from here. I'm going to start where my white ones are being attached, and I'm going to slip my clear band onto that part. Now that I've made a slip knot, that one's done. So I'm going to go ahead and extend that slip knot. Now I have a longer slip knot to be able to go through, and we're pretty much going to be braiding the same way that we kind of did for attaching our rim to our shell. So we're going to be going throughout the entire thing. Here's the way you can be able to figure out how many times you have to do it. So obviously there's this opening here, there's another opening here, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one that's attached will be our 7th one. Let me go into this side. I should have roughly about the same. So there's one. I can see this will be number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, it's about the same. Right? You just kind of like have to make make do. So now that I've counted, I have 7 connections. The ones that are on my clip will be my 7th one. So I need to count to make sure that I do 7 in total on both sides. You're going to be putting slip knots right here and slip knots right here. So if you want, you can go ahead and attach your clear bands here also, so you know that you're going to have to do this side as well. So go ahead and put your slip knots right there where your white has been pulled out. And go ahead and extend it. So now I have both of my slip knots, and I'm going to work my way down. Since I started out with the white, I'm going to go on to the shell, the stomach part. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it through. Right. And then I'm going to go back onto the white. So I'm going to go ahead and just skip 1, 2. Grab the slip knot, pull it through. And I'm going to grab the next one. This is going to be number 2. Okay. So just like that, you're going to be braiding all along. At this point, I can take out that clip. I won't need it anymore since I already attached my slip knot on both sides. So I know it's not going to fall apart on me. See, let's continue. Since I'm on the belly part now, I'm going to go on to the white part. I'm going to skip 1. So right here, I'm just going to go on to that band from right across. So remember to grab at least 2 bands. Alright. Now onto this one. Grab 2 bands from here. Pull it through. This is going to be number 3. Remember to keep track of how many you're doing. See, I obviously have 3 right there. So that's 3, because remember, this is going to be number 7. You have to make sure that lands on number 7. I'm going to extend my slip knot one more time. Now onto the white. One, 2, 3. I'm going to go on to the 3rd one. There's 2 bands. Pull it through. And I'm going to go on to my 4th one. This is going to be number 4. There's number 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Pull that through. It's going to be number 5. Pull that through. I'm just going to go ahead and put it right here in the middle of these. That one and this one. Pull. Number 6. Make sure I have 2 bands. And number 7, of course, will be the one where the clip is. Okay, now I can take off my clip since I've already attached the slip knot So I've done that already 7 times. So now I'm gonna go ahead and connect from here to here. And I have 1, 2, 3. So I have 3. So I'm gonna grab one from here, one in the middle, and this one will be my third one. So I'm gonna grab these. And I'm gonna go ahead and extend my slip knot one more time because it's already short. This is the first one. I'm gonna grab one in the middle of these two, right here. I'm gonna have to use my hook. Remember, on this one you're gonna have to grab 4 bands because everything's doubled. Ooh, it's gonna be a little bit tougher. Alright. At least 4 bands. There we go. I'm gonna pull it through. I think it might be easier. Okay. Now to grab number 2, grab 2 bands, pull it through, and finally the one where the clip is. So I'm gonna go through the part where my clip is at, grab it on with my hook and pull it through. And let me go ahead and take out the clip since I won't need it anymore. It's kind of getting in my way. Okay. And these are the ones where my clip was attached to. So now I'm going to go ahead and grab the slip knot and pull it through. Alright. This part has to stay like this because we need our leg to come out through there. Right? Yes, we need that much for our leg. Our leg is pretty massive. So that's all we're going to attach for now. So the best thing to do is to add a clip to the end of this part and attach it somewhere. Right here, I'm actually kind of lucky enough that there's already a clip on there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take this one off, and I'm gonna attach it to the clip that's already here. It just came off, so let's do that again. And reattach to my clip that is in here. Alright, on this side we do not have a clip. Oh, my slip knot fell off. It's fine, I'll go ahead and re-add it. Yeah, on this side we don't have a clip, so no worries, that one we'll just go ahead and use one. But at least right there it's being held for now. Everything's going to get connected at the end, so it looks good to me. Now to do this side. Okay. Going on to this one. Since I already attached it to the white one, I'm going to go directly onto my belly. And I'm gonna work my way this way. So I'm gonna continue on these braids. And grab two, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go down on this one and grab a second one. Pull the slip knot through. And now I need to find the next, where I want the next section to be pulled from. I'm gonna grab these two. That's number 2. This would be number 3. Oh wait, no, I gotta grab the white ones now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this will be the third one. One, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna extend my slip knot. Alright, right here, there's 1 and 2. So this is number 4, the one I'm grabbing. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to the white. One, 2, 3, third one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I must have skipped one. Oh yeah, right here. This one. So it should have been attached to that one instead. So I'm gonna redo that, because I need to make sure I have 7. And I can see that I'm way too close to my 7th one. So I'm gonna grab this one. This one's number 4. Gonna go back onto the 3rd part of this one. And now I can go ahead and get ready for number 5. So I'm gonna do this one number 5, and this one will be number 6. This one will be number 7. Number 5. Number 6. And number 7. Right here where my clip is. I'm actually gonna leave my hook there and take out that clip. Actually, oh, let me attach it first to the white one. Sorry for getting out of camera. I just need to attach my hook onto it and take out the clip now. And extend my band one more time. And again, right here, I'm gonna have to do it 3 times. Now that I did it on the white one, I'm gonna grab one from here. Oh, these are really stretched. Once right here. And then from here, I might have to do it 4 times because this is quite a big gap right there. So I'm going to do it 4 times. I'm going to grab right here. I'm going to go on the inside of these. There's my clip, so I need to go on the same part of the braid. I'm going to grab these bands. Pull through. These are my next ones, and then another section right here in the middle. Pull that through, and now grab the ones right here where my clip is, and then finally attach it to the last part where the clip is on the white. Oh, I'm going to go from the other side, from the inside, so I can pull it in and hide the clip. I'm going to hold my hook right there and take out the clip. Alright, now this clip I'm going to put at the end of my slip knot and find somewhere to attach it. Just some part of your shell, doesn't really matter where, just somewhere to hide it inside where it'll hold onto the clip like that. Now evaluate, make sure that it's pretty even, as even and proportionate as you can get it. Okay, yeah, it looks like there's still a pretty good decent size right here for opening of my legs and my tail. Okay, and then this is still pretty proportionate, at least it looks to me. My arms will go there. I am happy. Okay, cool. Now that we're done with this part, we're gonna go ahead and just put our shell to the side, and then we're going to do our tanks. We're going to do this part and attach the end part right here onto the end. So make sure that you still have some belly color left over, okay? Because we need just 2 very thin strips that will be attaching here and here, because our tail is going to come out through here and our legs are going to come out through this side. So there will be 3 holes, kind of like right here. 1, 2, 3. So right here should also be 3 holes, but these are going to be made from the belly color. And we'll get back to that later once we make our body parts, because it's going to help out a lot better if we know just how long we need to make them, because we don't want to make them right now. Alright, let's move on to the blasters.